All right, everyone, welcome. We're going to jump right in and break down everything you need to know about your first big database assignment. In the next few minutes, my goal is to give you a clear roadmap to help you create an awesome design and really set you up for success. Okay, so let's get into it. The best way to get your head around this module is to see it as a two-part mission. For this first assignment, you're the architect. You're creating the master blueprint. Then, in assignment 2, you'll get to put on your builder's hat and actually bring that whole plan to life using SQL. So, to make sure you're totally clear on what's needed, here's our game plan. We'll walk through that two-part mission, look at how to actually craft your blueprint, stress test your design, present your work, and then we'll wrap up with a final checklist to make sure you've got everything covered. First up, the two-part mission. Let's start by clarifying exactly what assignment 1 is all about, and, how it perfectly sets the stage for what comes next. For this assignment, I want you to imagine you're stepping into a real professional role. You've just been hired to design a brand new, super efficient, and fully normalized database for a health club. You'll be managing everything: members, staff, classes, even their gym equipment. Okay, so this is the crucial point. Assignment 1 is all about the planning, the theory, and the design. You won't be writing a single line of code just yet. This is your chance to build a rock-solid foundation, and it's a big deal. It makes up half of your total grade for the module. And you're going to want to mark your calendars for this one. The deadline is Sunday, November 16th, right at 11:59 p.m. Next up, let's get into the main event, crafting the blueprint itself. This is really where you get to create the core design of your health club system. Task 1 is broken down into 4 pretty clear steps. You'll kick things off with some research and analysis, then create your conceptual model. That's your entity relationship diagram, or ERD. And finally, you'll map that visual plan into a detailed logical design with all your relational tables. Any great architect always finds the weaknesses in a blueprint before the construction starts. And that's exactly what this next task is all about: stress testing your design. Your primary goal here is something called normalization. Specifically, you're aiming to get your design to what's known as the third normal form, or 3NF. So why does this matter? Well, because normalization is the process that gets rid of messy, redundant data and prevents some really serious problems down the line. It's what makes a database robust and professional. This shows you the exact kinds of problems you're trying to solve before they can ever happen. We call these anomalies. For example, with an insert anomaly, you might not be able to add a new yoga class until someone actually signs up. Or with a delete anomaly, you could accidentally wipe out all info about a class just by removing the last member. Your clean, normalized design is going to prevent these nightmares from ever happening. And this brilliantly illustrates the most important clarification for this assignment. Your job is to analyze these potential design flaws on paper. You are not writing any SQL code. You are not executing any commands. That all comes later, in assignment 2. Creating a great blueprint isn't quite enough. You also have to present it clearly and professionally. And that brings us to your report. Your final submission should be a formal report, right around 1,500 words. Make sure it follows this clear academic structure, and don't forget that title page and proper Harvard-style referencing. Now, the reflection is a really, really important part of this. It's your chance to go beyond just handing in the work, and actually show that you have a deep, critical understanding of the whole design process, the challenges you hit, the solutions you found, and what you learned along the way. All right, let's wrap this up with the final checklist. These are the essential rules and logistics to make sure you have a smooth and successful submission. Okay, pay close attention because these rules are absolutely non-negotiable. First, using generative AI tools like ChatGPT is strictly forbidden, and it's considered serious academic misconduct. Second, make sure your referencing is on point. And finally, get it in on time. Late submissions over 7 days without an approved extension just won't be marked. And here's a pro tip for you. Check your Turnitin similarity score before you hit that final submit button. You need to make sure it's below 20%. When you're ready to submit, the instructions are simple and clear. It's got to be a Word document, uploaded to Moodle before that final deadline. So you want to aim for the highest marks? My advice, start early. Use high-quality academic sources, like the recommended textbooks. Definitely attend your lab sessions for support. And please, put some real thought into that reflection to show off your critical analysis skills. And remember, this isn't just some theoretical exercise. The quality of the blueprint you create right now will directly impact how successful you are in the next phase of the project, when you actually build this thing. So the final question is your blueprint ready for the build? Focus on creating a design that is clear, original, and solid, because you're not just completing an assignment, you're literally building the foundation for your entire database journey. Good luck!